All right, here I am with my
So
friend
I'm in my
Chris.
Tradediff.
Yeah, and he's in low light conditions just because we want to have a nice romantic conversation. So what I'm going to do, Chris, is let me go ahead and I'll talk you through some stuff, and then we'll get started. Does that sound good?
Yes, sir, it does.
Okay. All right. So here's kind of what I set up around trading options, and thanks for joining the Options Trading Bootcamp. Now, what this is going to consist of is we're going to do 7 one-hour Zoom meetings once a week for 7 weeks. And every week you're going to learn a new option trading strategy. You'll practice each trade in your simulation portfolio. And all questions will be addressed in weekly Zoom meetings or in the Slack group, which I believe that you've already joined. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So there'll be a trading competition. We'll run it kind of like a poker tournament where we'll buy in for $20 and we'll pay first and second place. The reason we do that is it's just, it's kind of like playing, you learn to play poker for free, and those guys don't play for real. The fact that you just buy in for $20 means you'll kind of take it more seriously as if you're just playing for paper money. So here's what we need to get started. First is to get an Ameritrade account. And it sounds like you're in the process of doing that and transferring some things from Fidelity. And the reason we're doing that is because we connect with your Ameritrade data plan. So we run our simulator by using your Ameritrade data. So the first thing we need to do is to sign in at tradediff.com. So go to tradediff.com.
I already have.
And give yourself a username. Being anonymous is okay. If you want to go by the El Matador or something, not that you would ever do something crazy like that, but go as the El Matador. You could, if you want. You can change your name later if you want to. Goes without saying, remember your username and password. Then you'll connect.
I'm already in, Dale.
You're already in. Connect your account to TD Ameritrade. And once you're in the upper right, you'll see something that says securely link to TD Ameritrade. Securely link your account. You see something that looks like that?
Yep.
All right, if you click on that, then you'll see a number of different ones. The only ones currently we're supporting is TD Ameritrade. Click on TD Ameritrade.
Linking right now.
Okay, now I want to let you know that when we connect using OAuth 2.0, and what that is, it's just, have you ever signed into another account using your Facebook credentials?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what OAuth 2.0 is. It's not, we have read-only access. We can't make trades in your account. For now, we're only using this connection to use TD Ameritrade's data. We're not publicizing anything in your account, although you could choose to do that in the future, but it requires us to do some things in the back office in order to enable that, but we're not doing that currently. So are you connected?
Yep.
Yep, good.
Already connected.
All right, so then you'll create a simulation account. So you should see an icon on there that says create a simulation.
Yep.
Okay, let me pull over and I'm going to walk you through a few things there after you have clicked on create a simulation. So here, if you click on kind of simulation, you should see something down. Now, what's your username that you chose?
The trader is Chris Mutafas.
Chris. So it should say something that says Chris Simulation Portfolio. You see one of those?
Yes.
Okay, click on the name of it, not your name, but the name, like Chris Simulation Portfolio.
Of the portfolio.
Of the portfolio. Yes. And it should have a starting balance of $200,000, does it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what I want you to do, there's a little cog in the upper right that says settings. I want you to click on that. Tell me once you've done that.
Yep.
Okay, what I want you to do is to choose the name of this portfolio, something that will be unique to you and that you'll remember it. It could be Chris's boot camp portfolio. It could be El Matador's, sparring portfolio, whatever. Pick a name of a portfolio.
It's going to be done.
Then click update once you've typed in the name of it.
Success.
Okay, what I'm going to do down here, you see something that says groups and kind of grayed out. It says new group towards the bottom. If you scroll down.
Yes.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some groups to add here that you're going to learn in the next 7 weeks. So first I want you to put in the word naked puts and then click on create new group.
Okay.
Then I want you to do naked calls and click on create new group.
Okay.
And then I want you to type in poor man's covered calls, create new group.
Okay.
Poor man's covered puts, and then click on create new group.
Okay.
Then put in strangles, create new group.
Okay.
Straddles, create new group.
Straddles.
Straddles.
Okay.
Iron condors, create new group.
Okay.
Diagonals. Check your spelling. Diagonals, diagonals, create new group.
Yep.
So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different strategies that you'll learn in the next 7 weeks. Now, if you go ahead and click on the name of your simulation at the top, you've now created a simulation account. Now, what I'd like for you,
click on the name of my simulation all the way at the top where it says Chris Mutafa's first simulation portfolio. It's underlined.
yeah. Have you done that?
Yes.
Okay. You've now created a simulation portfolio. What I'd like for you to do is to copy that URL and at your convenience, do you have access to Slack on this computer?
I think we all have access to Slack, but I haven't downloaded the app on this computer,
Okay.
but I know.
Do you
that
have
I can
access
go
to
the website.
Facebook? Do you have access to Facebook on that site, on that computer? I'm trying to find the easiest way for you to copy that URL and send it to me, and then send me the name of your portfolio.
I'll just email it to you.
You'll email it to
me?
me?
I just email it to you.
That'd be fine. So email me that URL, and then also in the text of that email, write down the name of that portfolio.
Okay.
Okay. So now we've completed that. And now what I want you to do is to teach you how to make a trade. You won't need to do that till we start the training next week, but I'm going to teach you how to make a trade and how to put it into a group. Fair enough?
Dale, what's your email?
Dale Perryman at sbcglobal.net. Sam Baker Charlie global.net.
Okay. All right. And then the name of my portfolio?
Yeah, just type it into the content of the email. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this over to Mike, and he's going to create a leaderboard. He's going to need to know how to find that portfolio, and he'll find it by the link that you send me.
All right.
All right.
I've sent you the email with all the relevant information.
Cool. I am going to teach you now how to make a trade. You won't need to do that until we start the training next week. But this is basically now what you might do is you might store the URL of your portfolio so you can find it easily next time you get on that computer. All right, so what I want you to do once you've got into that, you're in your portfolio, you will click on the word trade. And then up here, you'll place a symbol. So let's say we're going to trade Apple. I'm going to put a trade on here. You won't be able to place trades except during market hours because you won't really get accurate pricing, and we want to create a level playing field since it is a competition. Not to say that you would ever do some kind of an angle to win 20 bucks, but you know, we don't want any controversies coming out. So I'm going to, here is the different expirations. So I've brought up the option chain for Apple. So I'm going to choose March 19th. Now don't worry right now about why I chose March 19th, but I'm going to sell a naked put, which is one of the first things you're going to learn. And I'll also, I'll be selling it at a 20 delta put. Now, this is not part of the training, so don't feel like you need to understand why we're selling that or anything. I'm just demonstrating the paper trader for you right now. So I'm selling a 125 strike. If you hover over it, it says buy. You hover over it, it says sell. That's to kind of dummy proof it, so you don't accidentally buy something and you intended to sell it. So we're selling here now. I want you to see these plus and minus changes the number of contracts. So if I wanted to do 10 contracts, I can pipe that up to 10. It tells you basically how much margin it's taking you. That's our best simulation of approximately what TD Ameritrade uses. It may not be exact. You can pipe that down to 1. So I'm going to click submit, selling one put at a strike price of 125 on Apple. I'll click submit. Now, when you exercise a trade in the simulator, it puts it into an ungrouped category. Then you click on these 3 dots, and I'm going to put that into a group called naked puts. Okay.
Okay.
The reason we're doing that is at the end of 7 weeks, you'll have 7 or 8 different types of trades. You'll be able to kind of watch how each one is performing over that 2-month period. The idea is my goal is to kind of help you know what these 7 or 8 trades are, basically how they perform. And then when you get your real money, you could decide which ones work best for you and which ones you like based upon the strategy. And then you could choose to do them in your real account. So let's go back. So create a simulation account, name it, create groups, send me the link to your account and your account name. So that's basically what I wanted to cover with you. Chris?
Cool.
What questions
Well,
do you
it
have?
looks like we got all that set aside.
Yeah.
Well, I don't even know enough to know which questions to ask. Yeah.
Okay.
But
go into the chat function here on our Zoom call. See if you see any documents that are in that chat group.
bear with me. are no documents.
Okay, I'm going to add some. The weird thing about Zoom is it only shows you documents that have been added since you joined us. It must be something that they're doing.
Makes sense to store them.
I guess. Just a second, I'm going to add some documents here. The first one I think I've already given you.
The spreadsheet?
No. Yeah, that's one of them. But the other one was called Tasty Trade Premium Selling. Do you remember receiving that one?
No, I do not, sir.
Okay, so tell me if you see that document. Tasty Trade Premium Selling, do you see it?
Nope.
In the chat?
In the chat right now. It's not there. Did you send it to everyone or did you send it to a specific person?
I sent it to everyone. Okay, you still don't
Did
see
you see
it?
my message? Hey. Yeah, it's not there.
Okay, I'll just send it to you then, privately. I don't know, maybe it doesn't have the option for me to send you a document. All right, I'll email it then.
Email it to me.
Okay. But I remember I sent this to you once before because you said you needed to see something in writing because you wanted to show something to your dad. You remember that?
I do remember that. Your memory is impeccable, or you've just taken impeccable notes.
Okay, I'm sending it to you now. So you'll have another copy. And this is kind of we'll give you a good background, kind of on the philosophy of option selling. So
just waiting on it.
Yeah.
Not there yet. So do you suggest I review this before the next time we get together?
Yeah, I would review that document, glance over the development plan, just kind of create a little vision of what your goals are, what you want to get out of it. Don't feel like, you need to know a lot yet, except maybe the basics on vocabulary. Just do a little bit of reading about what is a put, what is a call. In the development plan, there's something that's like basics of vocabulary. It's got a link to Investopedia and some other stuff. You might just glance at some of that. The first thing I'll teach is selling a naked put and selling a naked call. So there's a couple pretty basic strategies, but that's where we're going to start. And I think we'll start next week. Would Thursday, how early could you, like 3:30? Or is that too early?
I start my new job next week, man. I can't make you that promise that early.
Okay. As soon as after you start your new job, let's leave the time fluid and just say the goal is I want to do it after the market closes. Market closes at 3 o'clock.
So 3:30. Right.
3 o'clock. If we need to start, at 5 or something, we can.
Cool.
Okay. It should only last
that should be fun.
An hour. I'm going to videotape all of them. Obviously, there'll be probably a time I expect one or two that you're not able to be there, but I'd like for people to be there for the majority of them. And it'll start right on time and it'll be over exactly in 1 hour. So yeah.
I look forward to it. Thursday
Yeah.
after 3:30, tentatively in my mind, I'm saying 5 p.m.
Yeah.
Now, should I put this on my calendar or will you be sending out calendar invites?
I would say right now you're
With
not
links and everything.
you're not sure what your new job will entail. So why don't the ball's in your court? Why don't you tell me what? Because I'm kind of just.
Let's do 5.
Are you able to commit to 5?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The way I'm communicating with folks will be through Slack. So that's kind of our primary way that we're going to chat and talk to each other. So if we'll get on Slack between now and then sometime Thursday afternoon, I'll post the link in Slack.
And you send me the Slack invitation to my email because I'm using a new computer app for some reason. I'm not able to find it. Let me type in Slack and find it real quick.
You are already enrolled. You're in the group.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Okay, I do know how to get you there. Just a second. Go to Dallas Traders. You do have it?
Sign in.
You want me to send you a link again?
Yeah, you can send it, but I think I got it figured out. Bear with me here.
Okay, I'm going to copy the
new device. So.
Here's the link. I just put it in the chat.
Yeah, it's just a new device, so it's asking me for a quick 6-digit code. So I just received that. Bear with me. Dallas Traders or TradeFix?
Dallas Traders.
Okay. I'm in.
All right. You were already, don't see you. Maybe you were already in there. So you're the Lion King. Yep.
Well, I'm in here. I'm the Lion King 22.
Lion King 22.
You're
All right.
blinking.
I'm going to invite you into a group called Options Coaching, which is the primary. It's the
Okay.
All right, I'm inviting you now into a group called Options Coaching, and I've tagged you in that. So it's a channel that's locked, but those are just prior graduates of the coaching or other kind of people that I've randomly invited in. So it's kind of my little intimate group of option traders.
Yep.
All right, man. I think you're good to go.
Well, I'm psyched. That's fantastic, man.
Me too.
Let's get this going. I'm going to figure out what this transfer account looks like. And I already have it synced with Tradediff and my TD Ameritrade.
Nice.
And that should get things going by next Thursday.
Nice.
Sound good?
Sound good. Is it easy for you now that you're on Slack to send me a private message of your link for your account and the account name?
Yeah, man.
That'd be cool.
Bear with me here 1 second.
That way I'll have all of the account links and names here at the same place. And what I'm going to be doing is sending all these to Mike, and he'll be creating a leaderboard. Now, in order for your account in your to update, you'll need to visit it. If you don't visit it for 3 days, it'll just update it immediately on the 3rd day that you visit it. If you visit it every day, it'll update every day. Kind of, you can come in, see how other people are doing in the leaderboard, see how you're doing against the competition. You know,
Cool.
in our Zoom, we'll have some friendly banter about how people are doing and who the losers are. And
first simulation portfolio. All right, I've sent you all the stuff.
Cool, buddy. You're good. You're good to go. I'll let you know. We're going to lean towards 5 o'clock on Thursday, and if there's any, so put it in your calendar. And if there's any problems, hit me up on Slack. And don't take a long nap.
All right, dude, I love you.
All right,
I appreciate it, man.
All right, say hello to JJ for me.
See you.
All right, bye.
I will, buddy.